And let's do that one more time. Big inhale. And then just having your palms facing down today. It's a bit more of a grounding practice. And then just bringing your chin in slightly, feeling that length up through the back of your neck. And just close your eyes. Just take a moment just to bring yourself into the present moment. Just listening to the sound of your breath. And then just watching the natural flow of the breath. So coming in, coming out. Just noticing how you're feeling today. Can you find stillness? Or maybe you're feeling a little bit fidgety today. Just knowing that all is welcome. Just noticing if the mind feels a little bit busy today. Are you attaching onto any thoughts or feelings? Or can you just allow the thoughts just to flow by? Almost taking a step back from your thoughts. Just watching them, observing them. Just allowing them to come and go, just like the breath. Take another deep inhale. And then let it go. Just allowing another layer of tension just to melt away. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw. And then bringing your hands to your baby. Just taking a moment just to connect in with them, just to sit with them, their presence. Just knowing how wonderful it is, just the fact that you're never alone, they're always with you. Just enjoying or exploring any sensations that might arise from their movement. And then just sending them a smile and some love from your heart. And then just opening your eyes, bring your hands into prayer position. And then we're just going to bring the hands to the forehead and just stroke it really lightly all the way down the face. So from the head all the way down to the chin. And this can be a really nice relaxing technique if you're ever feeling a bit anxious or a bit stressed. Just simply stroking all the way down the face. And then just stroking all the way down the arms. And then back up the arms and then down the arms. And then just opening the arms out wide. Give yourself a really big hug. And then opening them out wide again. Just crossing the arms the opposite way. Just giving yourself another big hug. And then bring the palms together. We're just going to take a figure of 8 onto the hands. So again, this is another relaxation technique that people can use just to ease away any stress or anxiety. So if you're ever out and you're feeling a bit stressed, then you can use the hands, because you might look a bit strange if you're in the supermarket, rubbing your arms. Just doing a nice figure of 8. Lovely. And then bring the palms together. We're going to come into some sound work today just to open our practice. I don't think we did this last week, but my memory's not very good. So this is just to connect you into your innate wisdom. So it's really important when we're pregnant and as mothers, just to really take that time out to really try and sort of feel into how you're feeling. Okay. And this also helps to lengthen the exhales. It's going to be really soothing for your nervous system. So we chant Jam, then Om, and then Ram. So just taking a really big inhale. And then we inhale as we reach our arms up towards the ceiling. And then we say Om as we put our arms down, okay? So take a big inhale. And then bring in your hands into the Yoni Mudra. So I've got my thumbs together and my two fingers together. I'm going to say Ram. Okay, so big inhale. And then big inhale back to prayer position. So we'll do that 2 more times. So it's Jam, Om, and then Ram. Okay, so taking a really big inhale. Big inhale. Big inhale into prayer position, and we'll do it one more time. And then bringing your hands into prayer position, bowing the chin to the chest. It's just feeling that lengthening down the back of the neck. And then just rolling the right ear to the right shoulder. And then rolling it all the way back. So you can use that breathing technique, that sound work at the beginning of your labor, or at a time where you might find that you need to just center yourself. And then just opening your eyes. We're going to inhale to stretch out. So lifting the chest up, sending the tailbone away. So almost arching your back. And then as we exhale, we're going to give ourselves another big hug, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone under, chin to chest. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, rounding the spine, hugging your baby in towards you. I'll do that 2 more times. Reaching up. And then bringing the hands to the shoulders. So kissing the elbows together. We're going to inhale up, round it back. So really peeling back the shoulders and then kissing them back together again. So inhale, exhale. One more time. And then relax the arms down. So we're going to take another big inhale up. And then as we exhale, come into a gentle twist. So right arm back, left arm forwards, looking over the shoulder. Inhale to come forwards, reaching the arms up. Exhale down. So keep moving with the breath at your own pace, feeling nice and tall through the spine. It's going to be really good for the spine. Help to release any backache. So one more time, inhale to reach up tall, and then exhale down. Lovely. So coming back to center whenever you're ready. So Caitlin, if you have your legs out straight, if that feels comfortable for you, or you can have one leg out, one leg in, and then everyone else. If it feels comfortable to do so, then just come into your butterfly legs. So again, finding that length up through the spine, leaning forward slightly, sending the tailbone away, and then just bouncing the legs up and down. So just coming into your golden thread breath or your birth breathing, big inhale. Maybe just closing your eyes. And Caitlin, you can rock from side to side, just feeling into your sitting bones. And then just closing your eyes, just allowing the legs to be still. Take a nice big exhale. Can you notice any more give in the legs? Can you relax and soften them a little bit more? And then just opening the eyes, just taking a few circles one way. Pause in there, going in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then we'll take the right foot out, left leg coming in, taking the left arm behind you. Just going to reach up tall. So just really soft focus past the fingertips. Keep your toes pointing back towards your face. So you want nice active legs, almost as if you're trying to kick out through the heels. And then as we exhale, we're going to take that right hand, aim it towards your foot, and then coming into some pelvic floor exercises here. So feeling nice and tall through the spine. As you inhale, we're going to engage the pelvic floor. And then as you exhale, really focus on that release and that sense of letting go. So inhale to engage. Exhale to release. One more time. Lovely. And then taking that right hand, you can either leave it on your thigh, your bump, or you can slide it down towards your foot. And then bringing that left shoulder back, we're going to inhale to reach that left arm back. So holding it there. Really breathe into the ribs, feeling that expansion. Just notice where you're feeling sort of a sense of lengthening and space. And then exhale down, lovely. So we're going to take a twist looking over the right shoulder. And then just a gentle twist looking over the left shoulder. And then coming back to center. So swapping your legs around. So while you do that, I'm just going to get rid of that pop-up. No idea what's going on with my laptop at the moment. Right, there we go. So left leg out, peeling the toes back, finding that length, taking that right arm behind you, reaching up tall. So as you inhale, try and imagine that you're trying to flare the ribs out. And then on your next exhale, we'll come back down into our pelvic floor exercises. So as you inhale, engage, exhale to let go. So when we're pregnant, we really want to strengthen the pelvic floor, but we also really want to increase the flexibility of your pelvic floor. So that's why we really focus on the engagement and then the releasing and the letting go. Because when we're giving birth, it's all about releasing down below the pelvic floor and really trying to let go. So one more time. And then either hand on your baby, reaching up, or sliding the hand down. So really soft focus up past the fingertips. And then exhale to release. Lovely. So coming into our all fours, not all fours, sorry, into our kneeling pose. So if you've got two blocks, then you can sit on that, or if you've got a cushion or a bolster, then that is also brilliant to kneel on. So just making sure that you're nice and tall, so creating lots of space above your bumps. Okay, so interlacing the fingers, we're going to take the hands behind the back. So make sure that your tailbone's not sticking out too much. So tucking the tailbone under slightly. And then we're just going to take some circles. So working into the shoulders. This is going to be a really nice one to do once you've had your babies, because you might find that you get a bit of neck or shoulder ache from feeding and holding them. And then taking the left arm down, so pulling the left elbow down, leaning your back against, I can't get my words out today, leaning your head against your arm. It's almost as if you're leaning back. So holding it there. Notice what your jaw's doing. Are you clenching your teeth? Is your jaw relaxed? Take a big sigh. And then taking that left hand down, reaching behind you, coming into your cow face arms. So again, you can close your eyes here, tucking that tailbone under slightly, really working the core. And then exhale to release. Take a few shoulder rolls here, or a little wriggle, whatever you need to do. And then again, just bringing the palms together, interlacing your fingers, coming into some more of your zigzag arms. And then this time, drawing the right elbow down, or the opposite elbow to the last time. Leaning the head back slightly. Holding it there. And then dropping that left hand down, coming into your cow face arms on the other side. So again, keeping an eye on what your tailbone's doing, closing the eyes, just observing how one side may feel different to the other. Just observing, no judgment. And then bringing the hands back into prayer position. So we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, peel the shoulders back. And then bringing the hands into prayer position. So allowing your hands just to rest onto your legs. And then we're going to work the legs a little bit here. So as we take a big inhale, we're going to reach up nice and tall. And then as we exhale, come back down really slowly. So slow as you can. So inhale to lift. Pushing the hips forward. And then exhale really slowly down. Do that a few more times. And obviously if you've got more height in your pillow, then it'll be a bit easier. And if you're lower down, then it'll be a bit harder. So let's do that 2 more times. Perfect. And then let's come into our all fours now. So just removing your pillows or your blocks, coming into your all fours position. So spreading the fingers, Having your knees underneath your hips. And then just coming into our circles now. So just making sure that your bumps aren't dropping down towards the floor. So you want a straightish, flattish back. Then we're going to inhale forward, exhale back. And really sigh the breath out. And close your eyes. Really start to feel into the movement. So this is a great one for when you're in labour. It can really help to calm the mind as you focus on the movement and the breath. It can really help to get baby into that optimum position for birth. So just see if you can really just drop out of your head here. Just drop into your body. Allowing any thoughts just to float away. And then just pausing there, going in the opposite direction. Coming all the way back up to center. So take a few cat-cows here. So inhale to look forward, exhale round in the spine. Inhale forwards, flat back. Exhale round in the spine. So just moving at your own pace with your breath. Just noticing how it feels, if you've got any tightness anywhere. And then coming back to center. On your next inhale, we'll take that right leg, placing it where the right hand is. Inhale, reaching up nice and tall. Lovely. So you can either stay here or you can drop down a little bit more into your hips. It's completely up to you. Just dropping the shoulders down, holding it there, and then pressing the hands in, resting your elbow onto your knee. We're going to inhale forwards, exhale back. So really opening up through the chest. So keep moving with the breath. Taking it nice and slowly. One more time. Lovely. And then taking the bottom back, lifting up the heel, just stretching the back of that calf. And then coming forwards. I'm going to take that right leg back and then stretch it all the way behind you. So leaning back into the heel. And then with this left leg, I'm going to take it off to the side. Okay, so it's just coming off the side of your mat. I'm going to lean into that left hand. I'm going to stack the hips on top of each other. Send that foot pointing away from you. Reach up tall. So just hold it there. That looks great, everyone. Just notice what the breath's doing. Are you holding on to the breath? Or is it flowing with ease? And then exhale to come down. Widen the knees, tuck the toes under. Inhale to look forwards, coming into our scooping cat. Exhale, round in the spine, bottom towards the heels. Inhale to look forwards, resting the the forearms on the ground, inhale up, and really press all of your fingertips into the floor. And this will really help just to protect your wrists. So widen the knees as much as you need to. This pose is also great for sciatica. And then coming back to center. So you can either come into your child's pose, or you can come back to sit with one hand onto your heart center and just connecting in with your baby, closing your eyes. Otherwise, you can take two fists on top of each other, resting your forehead, maybe circling your forehead, giving your forehead a nice massage. You might find that you can walk the hands forward, just lengthening out through the spine. Just find a position that feels comfortable for you. And just take 3 deep, long breaths here. This is like your resting pose. So I always say after each exhale, it's a good idea just to ask your birthing partner to remind you just to take 3 deep sighs after each contraction. It will really help you just to relax your body, relax your mind, just releasing any tension. So again, just coming back to how you're feeling right now. Move the hips from side to side if you need to, just getting a bit of movement in, or you can just stay still, completely up to you. And then just walking the hands forward again, bringing the knees in. So on your next inhale, take that left foot up, reaching up nice and tall. Either staying there or walking the left foot forward and just dropping down into the hips a little. Holding it there. Bringing the palms together. Exhale down. And then taking the right arm forward. Exhale back. So really see how far back you can bring this right arm. How much can you open up through the chest? Can you look out of the corner of your eyes? So one more time. That looks great, everyone. And then just sending the bottom back, peeling the toes back, and just lengthening up through that spine. Should be feeling hopefully a really nice stretch down the backs of the legs. And then coming back. So you can come back into your all fours and then take the left foot back. So again, just stretching back into that heel. Picking up that right foot, taking it off to the side. And then again, leaning into that right arm, lifting up with that left hand. That looks great, everyone. So just hold it there. One more big breath. And then exhale down. So widening the knees, keeping the toes tucked under. We'll come into thread the needle. So we're going to inhale that right arm up towards the ceiling. And then as we exhale, can you thread the right hand down? Come in as far down onto your shoulder as you can, and then just slowly walk that left hand forwards. Just holding it here. Can you really soften? Just really ease into the ground here. Feeling that support. Feeling that release through the bottom of the back. And then just breathing into that bra strap area. What do you need to soften? Do you need to soften the thighs, the tummy? And then walking that left hand in, pressing into the ground, coming into your all fours. So again, inhale to reach up. Exhale, threading that left hand under, coming as far down as you can onto your left shoulder. Walking that right hand forward. Big long sigh. Relax your jaw. To relax your whole face. And then slowly walking that right arm in. And taking a few more cat-cows here. Just moving with the breath. And then keeping the toes tucked under, we're going to walk the hands all the way back, lifting up the knees, walking the hands all the way up, so nice and slowly. Perfect. So keeping our knees nice and soft, we'll just come into some hip circles. So just loosening up through the spine. Pausing there, going in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then we'll step at the front of our mats. So taking a small step back, bending that right knee. So I've got my toes coming out to the side. And then you want your two hip bones facing forward. You're going to inhale to reach up. Exhale, just dropping the shoulders down. So holding it here. So really inhaling anything that you need. So strength, don't know what strength is. Strength, courage or resilience, anything that you need. And then exhale. Now spreading out the two hip bones so they're side to side. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, lifting up that right hand. Just having your toes pointing outwards. And then stepping forwards to the mat. So having a nice bend in your knees, just coming into some pelvic tilts here. So one more. Lovely. And then taking a step back with the right foot, having your two hip bones pointing forwards. Inhale up. Hold it there. So really pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. And then taking that back foot out, so pointing this way. And inhale forwards, exhale, lifting up with the left arm, holding it there. And then exhale down, pressing the feet together. Lovely. So coming into our, can't remember what it's called now. Just bring in your palms together, our snake dance. We're going to snake the hands all the way up and then snaking it all the way back down. So just closing your eyes, really starting to feel into the breath, the movement, the music if you've got any playing. Can you just move with a bit of lightness, ease, and just feel yourself grounding down into the earth through the feet. So feeling that support. And then coming all the way back to center. So keep your feet as close together as you need to. So if you've got any pelvic pain, keep them about hip width apart. Otherwise, we're going to take them a little bit wider, toes pointing out. So we're going to inhale the arms up. And then as we exhale, we're just going to squat down. So inhale, exhale down. And only come down as far as feels comfortable. You don't have to come down very far at all. So just working the legs. So just do a few more. And it's great, everybody. So one more. Lovely. And then just pigeon toe your feet back together. Taking a few more circles. And then the other way. So coming into some hip hitches. So again, another great one. Just to help with that alignment and that strength. But keep going from one side to the other. Lovely. And then coming all the way back up to center. So this time we're going to inhale, reaching the arms up. And then exhale down. Inhale to reach up. Light squeeze of the pelvic floor. And then exhale to release. So inhale, engage in the pelvic floor. And then exhale, let it go. One more time. Perfect. And then we'll come into our tree pose. So again, if you've got any pelvic floor, then you should probably keep both of your legs on the floor. But you can also use a wall and just bring one foot up like this. So have a little play around, see what feels good to you. So again, you can have one foot here, up to your calf, or up to your thigh. Just avoid putting it sort of on your knee. And then again, so just keep it nice and soft through the straight leg. You'll have your palms in front of you, your palms up above your head, or you might want an upside down namaste hands, sort of peeling back the shoulders to open up the chest. Oop, so completely up to you. So really find a soft focus on the floor in front of you. So finding that stillness and that balance. Almost have a sense as if you've just grown about an inch taller from the crown of your head. Can you find that length? And then slowly exhale down. Plant your foot back onto the ground. So rock from side to side. And then come into your tree pose on the other side. So again, just finding stillness. Feel yourself grounding down through that foot. Feeling nice and tall. And then exhale to release. Nice and slowly, lovely. So let's come back down into seated. So just coming back to the back of your mats. You're going to exhale down. Taking both of your hands to the ground, walking your hands forward, bringing both of your knees to the ground at the same time. So we're going to come into our mermaid pose. So just sitting on top of a block or a cushion. I've got my left foot in towards me and then my right foot behind me. So sitting up nice and tall. So coming into those pelvic tilts again. So inhale, sending the chest up towards the sky, tipping that tailbone away from you. And then as you exhale, rounding the spine, hugging your baby in towards you. So just moving with the breath. And exhale as if you're trying to blow out a candle. And then coming all the way back to center. You're going to take that left hand behind us, right hand on top of that bent knee. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift this right hip up as we turn around to look over our shoulder. And then we come back forwards again. So inhale to lift, exhale to come down. Let's keep blowing the breath away. One more time. Coming all the way forward. So swapping the legs over. So again, this is really going to help to strengthen the pelvis. It'll help to strengthen the lower back, so getting rid of any backache. So again, inhale, exhale. And really feel that movement from the waist. Two more times. And then taking that right hand behind you, left hand onto that left knee, onto that right knee. And then again, that left hip, as you inhale, you're lifting up that hip and you're turning to look over that right shoulder. And then exhale to come back down. It's just moving really nice and slowly. Moving with the breaths. So one more time. And then coming all the way back to center. Lovely. So just bringing your feet back together. So let's come into our 3 final deep breaths. So just bring into your mind anything that you just need to let go of. It could be a comment or an experience or anything surrounding birth. So any limiting belief that you might have surrounding your birth, motherhood, just bringing it to your mind now. And it might even be something that we can't control. So there's no point in us spending time or energy worrying about something that we cannot change. So can we just bring that to our mind now? Can we just sit with it just for a moment? Whatever that might be. And then just taking both of our hands to the ground. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. So inhale through the nose. And then let it go. Lovely. Then just walking the hands all the way back up. Taking your hands to your baby. Closing your eyes. We'll just spend the next couple of minutes just connecting in with your baby. Just feeling for any movement. Maybe just sharing a thought with them. This is something that you might be looking forward to doing with them. Or even just letting them know that you're really excited for the birth. You're really excited to meet them soon at the perfect time. So just sending your baby some love and a smile from your heart. And then just for a minute or so, we'll just connect in with that golden thread breath. So inhale through the nose. And then long exhale. Just blow the breath away. Just breathing in calm. Exhale any tension. Just noticing how you're feeling. How are you feeling now compared to how you're feeling at the beginning of the class? And then just opening your eyes. So we'll come into our Yoga Nidra practice now. So just lying down on your left hand side, turning off your lights. If you've got the Yoga Nidra playlist that I sent you, then you can pop that on as well. And also if you've already got a playlist that you've created for your birth, then you can pop that on because that can really help you sort of your body to recognize when you're in a relaxed state. So then when you're giving birth and you've got the same music playing, then it's going to really help you just to drop into that birthing zone. And if you've got any room spray, then you can spray that as well. So I've got my chakra spray, which I love. I don't know if you can see that. But I absolutely love this spray. And whenever I'm teaching my in-person classes, I'll always give this a little spritz. And it smells amazing. So this one is the chakra 3. It says feel intention. So maybe to feel intention for today's Yoga Nidra, we can set some positive intentions today. So I'll just give you a moment or two to get yourself nice and comfortable. So you just want to feel so comfortable that you don't want to move. Just closing your eyes. Just feeling your body become heavy. Take a big exhale. Just feel yourself melting into the space around you. Excuse me. Feeling any points of contact that you're making with the ground. Just noticing how comfortable you are. So tuning into your body. Are there any adjustments you need to make just to make yourself feel a little bit more at ease? And just remember that this time is for you and your baby, so everything else can wait for now. This is your chance just to let go, to relax. It's so rare that we take this time for ourselves just to lie down with no distractions, just to completely rest and recharge. And there's no way of doing this practice wrong. So you can either listen to my voice, or you can just drift off to sleep, just knowing that all is welcome and that I'll bring you back round after this practice. So we'll set a positive intention for this Yoga Nidra today. So with intentions, they can be a really powerful tool. And it's all about finding the intention that you click with for your birth. So you might already have one in your mind already that you're using. It could be something as simple as I feel calm and steady. Or I feel calm and look forward to the birth of my baby. So just bringing that to your mind now. A positive intention for birth. And just repeat it in your mind 3 times. You can also sit down with your birthing partner just to read through some different birthing affirmations or intentions. Just working out what ones click for you both, and then just writing those down and just sticking them up around your house. So we'll begin with the rotation of consciousness around the body. So you do not have to do anything. You just have to shine your light of awareness on each part of your body. Just noticing any sensations, just letting go, relaxing deeply. So Yoga Nidra has shown to put you in the same wavelengths as a deep sleep. So it calms your heart rate, can reduce any levels of cortisol in the body, so reducing any stress. And sometimes it can almost feel as if you're floating off, having a bit of an out-of-body experience. So however it feels for you, just know that that is completely perfect and just as it should be. So we'll just begin with feeling your big toe. And then can you move out toe by toe until you feel all 10 toes. So can you feel all 10 toes from the inside and relax. Can you feel the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet? Can you feel the space inside of your ankles? Can you soften your calves? Can you feel the length of your shin bones as you move up towards your knees? Can you soften your thighs? Can you feel deep inside the bones? And relax. Relax your waist. Soften your tummy. Can you soften and let go of your pelvic floor? You can sometimes visualize this as a flower opening and blooming. Taking a moment to connecting with your baby. Just knowing that when you're relaxed, your baby's relaxed. Just sending them some love and a smile from your heart through that special connection that you share together. Can you find the tip of your tailbone? And then just slowly moving up. Can you feel each vertebrae just moving up one by one, all the way up into the back of the neck. And relax. Can you feel the skin running across the back of your body? Feel the whole back of your body relax. Relax the shoulders. Relax all the way down through the arms. Relax your wrists. Just noticing any sensation in the tips of the fingers and the center of the palms. And moving back up the arms, under the back of the neck. Feeling the crown of the head softening as you let go. Relax your jaw so your teeth are apart. Relax the tongue. Just allowing the tip of the tongue to rest on the roof of your mouth. Soften your cheekbones. Just soften all around the eyes. Soften the skin that's running across your forehead. And just focus on the skin that's running across your forehead. And just focus on this part of your body. Just noticing any sensations as you begin just to drift off into a deep, restful sleep. Just relaxing for a few more minutes until I bring you back round. So just relax just as you are until I bring you back round. start to come back to yourself. Start to feel the ground underneath you. Start to bring energy back into the body by taking a big inhale. Your next big inhale, just send the breath to your fingers and your toes. Just begin by taking sort of a gentle wriggle, the fingers and the toes. And on your next inhale, just slowly start to open your eyes. Just resting there for just a moment longer. Just noticing how you're feeling in this moment. Just repeating your intention or your birth affirmation to yourself once more. And then whenever you're ready, just slowly start to work yourself back up into a seated position. You're also welcome to stay lying down. It's just taking your time. And then we'll just take one big stretch up. Exhale down. And thank you so much for practicing with me this evening. I love seeing you all each week. So namaste. Namaste, babies.